Hello everyone and welcome back to Air Military Collectibles. So what are we doing today? Well, today I just said I'd talk and show you and what's needed in putting together a webbing set. Now the webbing set that we're putting together today, it's 58/44. It's a custom set of webbing. Now it's not complete, I don't have all the parts here yet. So this is like a stage one of basically prep and what you need to do. So the webbing that I want to put together is I want to put together SAS webbing that will cover Falklands and off banner. And I was kindly given the details, or kindly got information from an SAS veteran who had served in both the Falklands and in off banner, and this is specifically his webbing that he would have carried in the Falklands with minor changes. He also would have had something similar for Northern Ireland. They custom built their stuff, hence why it's a custom built piece. So the interesting thing that this chap told me he did, or the information I got off this chap, was he actually had an American M56 yoke. So that's what this is. It's a reproduction. It's a very good reproduction though, but it's made by K Canvas, not sponsored again by them, but it's the M56 webbing. You can actually see it here. It's the yoke, and so what this was his yoke, his standard yoke that he had over his shoulders. So the issue that I'm running into that I need to get sorted, hopefully when this video goes out it will be sorted, is these are actually straps from kidney pouches of a 58 pattern that I picked up on eBay for a couple of euros. He actually used 44 pattern links, whereas I had these, so I said I'd use them. I need to get somehow to get these rivets off to rivet this onto this, so I will hopefully have that done by the time this video comes out, and then this gets attached to the belt. Now the belt he actually used was an M56 pattern belt now, but he had a quick release buckle from a cargo strap. I don't have one. Maybe in the future I will get one, but this will do for what I need it for at the moment. And he actually wore it upside down. If any of you know the 58 pattern, it should be carried, the link should be that way to put your poncho roll on, but he actually wore it that way so that he could fit the links of the yoke, which are these ones. Let's quickly fit them here to the back of this. So that's how he actually did it. And the reason he used the M56 yoke was because it didn't have the buckle in the middle for carrying the shovel like that the 58 pattern did. Some guys use them, some guys use 44 straps, but this was the way he said he did it. So that was his belt setup. Now as I said, I need to figure out a way to connect the front of it, but we'll get to that shortly. Now the pouches that he used, I'm just going to put these to one side as well. There's both of them. They're the straps that have to be connected to that yoke. The pouches that he used, he actually had 3 44 pattern water bottle pouches with 58 pattern bottles in them. So I have 2 44 pattern water bottles, one for either side. So I'll just show you how he actually explained it to me. He had it. So this was in the centre of his back. This was I won't say a specific pouch for the SAS, but they were the precursors and designed it. It's a 58 pattern, or the same webbing from a 58 pattern pouch that they enlarged and for their escape and evasion with this, what are known as the drop links or the drop straps. So you can either put the strap through here or put the strap through there. Now he said he had the strap on this one and he had these bent back over, and he had them cable tied, I believe, so he could put a bungee through them. But yeah, so that's the centre of his back, shall we say. This was in the centre of his back. He had a water bottle pouch on one side, another water bottle pouch on the other side, and he had a third water bottle pouch here. Now what this water bottle pouch was, he actually had grenades in it, and smoke grenades and stuff like that. Then he had these 2 regular water bottle pouches. Now I don't have an extra 44 pattern water bottle, so I'm using a normal 58 pattern pouch, which it's fine, it's a substitute. The one piece, or sorry, the 2 pieces that I'm missing for this, that will be the part 2, is I'm missing the SLR pouches for either side of it. So if you have them, or if you want to donate them, or if you want to trade for them, let me know. I do know some companies make reproductions, so I will possibly be picking up reproduction. Well, I'm definitely going to pick up reproductions. I was waiting long enough for this thing to come. I ordered this before Christmas and it arrived in the middle of January. So I will be getting it sorted. But if you do have them, or if you know where I can get them, or if you know somebody's trying to get rid of them, get rid of a set, let me know. But I will be putting it together. So as I said, it's just a webbing set for a soldier that would have used them in Op Banner. He would have also used this in the Falklands. Not so much in Op Banner, but they did have them when they were doing OPs and stuff like that. So yeah, so it's coming together. It's a bit of a it's been a bit of a trial and error thing, shall we say, in the fact that I didn't have 44 pattern water bottle pouches. Andrew Johnson kindly gave me 2 of them that he had. I picked this up at Stoneleigh, a spare one. I do have spare ones, but I said I'd pick it up. It was there and it was cheap enough. Or actually, did Danny give me this? I think Danny actually gave me this one. And I picked this up at SOF, not sponsored by SOF, but that's where I got that because they're the only ones that seem to do good reproductions of them. So yeah, it's taking its time, but we're getting there. So please tune in for part 2, when we will have the uniform that was used in the Falklands, and then hopefully for the part 3 will be the completed loadout together. So I hope you like what we provide here at Air Military Collectibles. Please like, please subscribe, and please tune in for the next video. And as always, if you want to get in contact with the channel, there's an email at the top of the video description. Thank you.